And we're
back.
Hi, hon.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. You know, we only spent, what, half hour, actually probably like an hour
Probably.
setting up, but
I mean, this is our dedication to you
the
people.
dedication. But honestly, this setup is so good. Please take note.
Oh, yeah.
The angles are angling.
They are angry.
The audio is actually probably working for once.
God willing.
God willing. I feel like it looks good.
And also, you and I are in way better shape than we were last week's episode.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
not
we're
hungover.
dying our deaths.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week was a
week. Did you go to the parade?
I did. Well, so I went to the art museum. Me and Rod were like, oh yeah, let's try to go and like see if we could see the speech at least. But we left at like literally 11. Our plan was to stay in West Philly and like park kind of near like Spring Garden and cross the bridge and go over to the art museum. Honey, we couldn't even get a spot anywhere like closer than our house.
Oh,
so we walked from our house to the art museum.
Oh, girl.
It was like fine. It was like kind of it wasn't like warm, but it was sunny at least.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got there and we stayed for maybe like, it took them forever to speak, and then we were like, that was it. But then we watched the speeches at home. So it was cool. Like we got to like be in the crowd and like feel the energy, but like that was really it.
Yeah.
You didn't go, did you?
No. I went the last time they won. And it was a cool experience because me and my sister went together, and it was talk about a thing that I could never do again because I'm like, I don't have the fortitude for that now. But looking back on it, we went to the parade. It was when we still lived in South Philly, so we walked all the way up from South Philly, all the way up to the art museum, saw the rally, then got ourselves back from there, and then we went to a Flyers game that night.
That is crazy. Well, I lived in like South Philly when it happened last time, and I just walked to Broad Street. I did not go to the art museum. So I was like, this time I want to check out the art museum, see what the vibe is. But, honey, it was not really. It's not. Yeah. It's like very crowded.
Yeah. But you can say that you did it.
Did it.
Yeah.
Did it. Didn't see anybody.
Yeah.
I saw.
Neat. Happy Valentine's Day.
A screen.
Great.
And they were not even near us. So, yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I felt like, I got my rah-rahing in when we did our epic late-night journey through all of it, so I was like, oh, it's fine.
I'm glad we did not drive anywhere because, last time was just
chaos.
Yeah, I'm glad we walked.
Yeah.
Got our steps in for the day.
It's a nice enough day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And there's still been a whole week's worth of culture in that time, too.
Oh my God, I feel like so much has happened this week.
Yeah.
The SNL 50th concert, did you watch?
I've seen some clips. I think it's very cool that they're stretching it into like a whole weekend of stuff. Because there's like the actual special tonight at time of filming.
At time of filming.
Right.
Yes.
And like a whole red carpet and everything too.
Oh yeah, did you see who's hosting the red carpet?
I sure did.
Matt Rogers.
Yeah. Our spiritual sisters, yeah.
Bowen said, you can have this one, honey.
Yeah, I'll throw you a bone.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's cute, though.
It is cute.
It's a good gig.
Yeah, it is a good gig. I wonder, as an active listener of Lost Culture, if that was somehow tied back to when they were talking about this a couple months ago on their pod, and then he was like, oh, I'm free in February. I can come with you. And Bowen was like, I don't have tickets for plus ones.
It's so lit. But that concert was, like, really, honestly, very good.
Yeah.
I mean, they had Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, that was lit.
Yeah.
We had Miley in the beginning. She was the opener.
Sure.
Amazing.
Excellent.
We had Post Malone doing Nirvana was honestly really great.
Yeah.
I was like very impressed.
They feel in the same universe.
Yeah. Also, I mean, my favorite part was obviously the Will Ferrell on a guest star skit.
Incredible.
Amazing.
Yeah.
When they do the teachers,
Yeah.
The music teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my favorite skit ever.
Yeah.
And they ate.
Yeah, they did eat. That was so fucking funny.
Literally so good.
Yeah. And Gaga, of course.
And Gaga. Oh, yeah. Well,
God.
She just couldn't wait to perform Shallow.
Yeah.
Any excuse.
Yeah. I mean, she was still comedic, giving us dick in a box. I'm like, I'll take it. Yeah.
I didn't see that part.
What?
Wait, I must have been fast forwarding during that.
Her and Andy Samberg did dick in a box.
That.
Oh my God. It was so good because I'm literally like, such a good full circle moment because obviously she famously was like part of, that way back in the day, but also like, because she was in the follow-up to Dick in a Box, the three-way song.
I remember.
But she did Dick in a Box, and it was like, I remember, I'm old enough of a little monster to remember back when she was having those rumors about,
having a dick.
Yeah. And she famously was like, so what if I do? Who cares?
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now she's out here laughing all her way to the bank.
Period.
Dick in a Box, honey.
Wait, I thought I saw somebody say something about her on Twitter, but I I must have been.
Oh shit! With the prop
I
and
only
everything,
saw her
honey.
doing
She
shallow.
literally like a package like on her
I
dress.
gotta rewatch.
This Mayhem era is really getting.
I love it. Wait, did you watch her on Hot Ones?
Yeah.
It was so good.
So good.
So good.
Is like Hot Ones now just the new interview show?
Yes.
That's just the spot.
Yes.
People just go.
I watched it literally for like 3 hours yesterday. I just had it playing.
She just seems so legitimately like engaged.
Yes,
and, like,
she seems like so in her body and in her like era, in her like I don't know, like this is a different Gaga. It's the same but like different. Yeah, I love it.
I love that she's like back to wearing full like couture looks.
Oh my god!
Just to like go on talk shows and like we're back.
Yes,
we're back.
It was, what did she
used
say?
to pray for times like this.
We did. What did she say about the dress? She said she's
Oh, she was. God, she didn't say disabled. She said like
impaired. She said like fashion impaired. Like
fashion media training queen. Wow. Yeah.
We could see every pore in her face. I don't know what they do.
I'm sure you all can at home right now.
They really like zoom in, and I'm like, wow, I can just see every crevice. I could see every feature of the like wig,
edge of the wig line.
The edge of the wig line. I could see the sweat. I could see literally snots coming out of her
sweat. Yeah, perspiring.
Yeah,
that's funny.
But it was really good.
Yeah, I love it. We're so good. We're so happy. We're getting fed.
We're so back. Mm-hmm. We need it. We need it in these times. What else?
Well, you told me you went to the movies yesterday.
Yeah, we thought it would be cute to go see the new Captain America. And me and Rod, my partner, have been literally like talking like we wanna like try the 4XD. We wanna try like like what is that? What does that mean?
What is it?
And so we bought tickets to go see this in 4XD.
Uh-huh.
Honey, do you know anything about 4XD?
No, but I have a feeling I'm about to.
Girl. When I tell you shake, rattling, and rolling.
Really?
It was like Muppet Vision 3D on crack.
No.
It was the worst movie experience I think I've ever had in my life.
Because it's so intense?
Because, yes, I was like, oh, I think our seats are just going to, like, shake a little bit. Like, a little rattle, like, a little spray, a little fog. No. We were literally, like, being tossed and turned. I was, in the action scenes, like, the fight sequences, I was feeling punches in my back from the seat. Literally, like, I was getting beat up.
It doesn't just, like, vibrate?
No.
Oh,
No. No, there were literal punches coming in my back.
No.
It was insane. And we should have known. Like, the trailers, when they started, like, showing trailers, like, this is coming in 4XD. And we were being literally, like, thrown from side to side. I'm so shocked we did not have to sign anything.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Like,
you didn't have to sign a waiver?
No waiver.
Disclosure, whatever?
No waiver, no disclosure. I swear to God, I felt like I was being thrown from my seat. Like, I was like, I'm literally going to fall out of my seat. No, there should have been a seatbelt. There wasn't one. There was fog. There were smells.
Wow.
There were flashing lights.
That's crazy.
It was horrible. I thought it would be
What is something you would, like, want to see
nothing,
in that then?
Nothing. Wicked, maybe, but, like, I think that, because in the trailers, even, like, the chill trailers, no, like, somebody could be, like, I don't know, brushing their hair or something, and you would feel, like, a jolt from, like, just, like, a simple little...
That's not for me.
It was too much.
Especially because I'm, like, I would be having a couple drinks or taking a little gummy, and then I would be sitting there, like...
Honey, I took a couple puffs, and I was like, oh, no.
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, no.
You know what else it is, too? When I feel, like, really intense, like rumbling like that, I'm like,
I'm gonna put my pants.
Yeah, I literally was like,
I was like, am I gonna puke?
Yeah.
We also literally had dinner right beforehand.
It's not a movie tavern, right? It's just like a regular. I was going to say, I can't imagine you can eat while you're in the middle.
It was the Regal Cinema in KOP, and when I tell you, we walked into the theater, and I looked down, and like, I was like, why is this theater so dirty? There was popcorn everywhere. There were like...
Well, you can't hold anything while you're...
Candy, like
around.
Stains, you could see like gum splatted. And then I was like, oh, this is why. Because literally people are holding popcorn and it's being flung around in the air.
No.
Your soda's rattling. Like, I mean, it was so bizarre.
I'm kind of surprised that your, like, Aries ass doesn't love an immersive action experience, whereas my Taurus self loves going to the movie tavern and sitting in a nice, cozy armchair with a little Prosecco.
I thought I would. I thought, okay, well, maybe this is like a fun little ride. No, it was so...
couldn't be me.
Painful.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm sore today. Like, my back is, like, a little sore.
I have a thumper. You want to borrow it?
Maybe.
Can I thump you, honey?
What's a thumper?
Like one of those muscle gun things.
Yeah, like a Theragun.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But it's like the off-brand.
Got it.
It's from like Zwizu or whatever.
From Temu.
Yeah, like Amazon.
Yeah, great.
Anyway.
Well, that crazy. Was my experience. Oh, well, the movie I would say was like fine.
I've heard it's not good.
There were aspects of it that I really thought were good. Like, I thought the acting was great. I thought Harrison Ford. I thought
Red President Hulk.
Yeah, that was interesting. I mean,
I don't really know the plot, full disclosure.
It was a good plot. Like, it was like political without being like overtly political, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought the acting was really good. Everybody who were leads, like, everybody was very good in it. Okay. I think the only thing that was taking me out a little bit were, like, some of the action scenes, well, also being, like, literally physically assaulted, but
sure.
The action scenes, I was like, they could have done better with this. Like, the CGI, there was, like, something just, like, wasn't all the way complete, it felt like to me. And I know they did a lot of reshoots and stuff, so I felt like some of it felt a little disjointed. But the acting, I thought, was really, really good. And for a Marvel movie, that's saying a lot.
It sure is.
So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I love that.
That's my review.
Spent my day doing something a little different. I was in New York City yesterday, and I went to see Death Becomes Her on the Broadway.
Lucky girl.
Oh my god. Yeah, my husband got me tickets for the holidays, and I've been so hyped about seeing it for forever because, shameless plug, I did go to the Carnegie Mellon School of Drama with one Megan Hilty, who was the star.
The star?
Playing Madeline Ashton.
Amazing.
The Meryl Streep role.
Amazing.
Better get a Tony nomination for this. I feel like she'll get a nom. I don't know if she'll get a win because Audra's on Broadway this year, so I feel like Audra McDonald's going to get it. And I saw Gypsy. She's wonderful. Yeah. I'm sure she will, but she also literally has 7 Tonys. And, like, Megan needs one, and this is an original musical. Gypsy's a revival. We'll see. But anyway, it was spectacular. Like, it was literally...
I can't wait. I need to see it.
Oh my god. You must. Like, run, don't walk. I'm not even joking. Side-splittingly funny. Like, I was literally dying laughing the whole time. And it's like PG-13. There was like cum jokes in it. Yeah. The costumes are gorgeous. Paul Tazwell, wicked. You know, like, beautiful, beautiful costumes. And, like, if you love the movie, which, like, if you don't love the movie, why are you going to see it on Broadway? But, like, they recreate a lot of the iconic, like, looks, scenes, all the funny lines that you remember are still in it and everything. The music itself is really good. The talent is so good. Like, Megan and then Jennifer Samard, who plays the Goldie Hawn character, Helen. So incredible. All of the special effects were insane. Like, the whole, like, I mean, to say nothing of Destiny's Child... Honey, like, she was excellent, giving range, like, deep, high, belting, looking incredible. Again, costumes were incredible. The set was so good. Like, there were so many cool special effects. Fight scenes were funny.
Did it give, like, 70s vibes, like the movie? Like, what was, like, the time period?
Yeah, they do, like, passage through time. Because there's a lot of, literally, like, in the movie where there's title cards where it's, like, 10 years later, 20 years later. Like, they do that in the stage version.
Oh, wow.
And they were cool, like, you know, they show the passage of time and the costumes and the wigs and the hair and everything. Such a wig show. There's so many wigs. Like, wigs are the star of that show, but, like, in the best way. But, like, the special effects were so cool. And even I, as a costume designer, was watching and was like, how do they do that? Like, it was crazy.
Yeah,
like,
some
really cool things.
A hole in the stomach?
The whole thing, I've seen some drag queens do pretty well. It's basically a mirror. You put, like, a mirror on the stomach, and it looks like it's see-through, but it's just, like, reflecting, like, out.
So, like, what Beyonce did at Renaissance?
Pretty much, literally, like a circle.
Yeah.
But it was, like, smoking.
Oh my God.
She shoots with a shotgun.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's iconic.
But the scene where she, like, pushes Madeline down the steps, and she's, like
was it a dummy?
Like, falling. No, it was a real person. It's so good because they use, like, doubles for everything, but the doubles, they don't even pretend like it's the same. Like, it's literally just, like,
some random person.
It's just men. All of the, like, doubles, anytime they do a double, it's just, like, that's a guy.
Wait, so, like, did you see the SNL with Keke Palmer?
Yeah.
When they're doing, like, what is that skit with, like, it's like a drama, like, fucking, I can't remember what it's called. Something Wins.
What is it?
I don't know, but oh my God. Also...
Yeah, this dog is farting. It's killing me.
Sorry, readers. There's literally...
We have a guest star
on the pod. It's little Brucey boy.
Yeah.
I think he's
just laying here
letting it rip down here, honey. Oh, hun.
It's okay.
Anyway, Keke Palmer.
Yeah.
It's very that. Yeah. Like, when they have a body double, they're literally... Like, they have, like, wrestlers as the body doubles, and they're, like, fighting.
Yeah, no, it's so funny. Like, literally, they show her, like, falling down the steps, and it's fully just, like, a big, like, jacked, like, chorus boy, like, doing the whole thing. It's so fucking funny. But, like, all the things that you remember from it, like, are there. The music is there. The spectacle is there. It's just, like, a really fun time. So, like, go see Death Becomes Her on Broadway, because it's incredible.
Going.
Yes. And then now looking forward, I'm just excited because literally in, like, 48 hours, I'm going to be in Walt Disney World. So next week's pod, stay tuned because we're going to have all new shit for you. I'm going to be like reviewing the trip and getting into some stuff. First trip to farts. Speaking of farts.
Farts. Oh my God.
Yep. So it should be good. But I feel like we should really get into the topic, the meat and potatoes, if you will, this week's episode. You know, you and I have been talking about planning an episode around this for a while, but it feels like a really good time because you just reminded me there was a big milestone coming up. So why don't you share that with us?
Well, we're less than 100 days out from the grand opening of Universal Studios' Epic Universe. The quote-unquote fourth park at Universal Studios.
Let's just take a moment to...
Let's use that term.
Set the record straight.
They love to use Volcano Bay as a theme park.
So I've never been to Volcano Bay, so I don't want to talk shit. I have heard it's beautiful and like amazing. It looks very cool from what I've seen. I also have never been to a Disney water park either. So.
Well, I love the Disney water parks. Like both. I've been to both.
Slay.
They're great.
I love it.
The promotion that they're doing, it's the summer, right? When they're like giving you a free day at the water park if you check in day. I literally would go just for that.
Yeah. I mean, if I wasn't going in February, I would totally go. So it looks really cool, but there's the rest of the year.
But apparently Volcano Bay is like top tier. Like it's like Blizzard Beach, Typhoon Lagoon levels, but maybe perhaps better.
Fine. But
still, it's a
does
water
that make it a fourth theme park?
No, it's a water park.
Because again, by that logic, because I feel like it's them trying to be like, we're just like Disney, we have 4 theme parks. I'm like, no, you don't. Because then by that logic, Disney has
3 theme parks, 1 water park. That's I mean,
regardless. Epic. Let's just be really honest. Like, 30,000 foot view. How are you feeling about it?
I feel really excited.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was kind of like late to join the party. Like I was like, oh yeah, like that's gonna be great. Like very cool. But you know, I'm like a Disney stan. I'm never gonna be Team Universal. But honestly, like the more I see, the more leaks I'm seeing on my Twitter, on my X, I'm like, it's going to be amazing.
It looks incredible.
I think, for me, the lands, like, the theming, like, it's cool. I just don't think, like, they totally resonate with me. Like, I'm excited for Harry Potter.
Like the IP.
I'm excited. Yes, the IP.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Harry Potter. I think the Monsters Land is going to be, like, cool.
I'm so excited about that.
But I'm not, like, if he's, like, monsters, like, kind of... Like, I'd rather Disney villains any day, you know?
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be amazing. I think we're going to get some really... incredible like technological advances,
innovative,
like in ride systems. So I'm fucking excited. Yeah. What about you? God, what are you thinking? Like, what's your vibe?
Yeah, I mean, I will echo that sentiment. I also am very loyal to the Disney parks and experiences like brand. I had not been to Universal Studios in quite a while, but I went on my honeymoon 2 years ago because I had never been to Harry Potter and I wanted to try the whole like Wizarding World. And honestly, worth it alone just to do that. I will say, and this is probably an unfair take from someone who's only been like one time in the last 10 years, and that's pretty much exclusively what I did. I did ride the Mummy Coaster because it's amazing, but...
It's so scary.
Yeah, it's so scary. But, like, in my experience when we were there in 2023, late 23, I felt like the Harry Potter stuff was really, like, carrying the whole rest of the park on its back. Like, there was so much stuff that just felt really, like, out of date, like, run down... Especially because it was at the end of my honeymoon, so I'd spent the whole rest of the week at Disney World, and I was like, that magic and that like squeaky clean and like guest experience through the roof, whatever, to then go to Universal, and I was like, I felt that at Harry Potter.
Oh yeah,
both lands, Islands of Adventure and at Universal Studios.
Did you take the train?
Sure did.
Oh, that's the best part.
So cool.
The theming is great.
Incredible. But the rest was like...
The rest was not good. No. Like, the Mummy is a great ride. I mean, there's like a few rides here and there that were like, you know, classics are great, but like, it's just not the same. Like, Harry Potter is literally the only two lands that I'm like, okay, yeah, this is like Disney level.
Right. So in that sense, I'm super excited about Epic because I feel like even if I don't connect with the IP, like for example, I've literally never seen How to Train Your Dragon, and that's one of the 4 lands that are there. But I mean, I feel like just the fact that they're infusing like all this effort and attention and like, you know, whatever level of polish to all of this, I'm excited about it. Like that'll be cool.
I agree. I mean, so yeah, for those who don't know, there's 5 lands. It's comprised of 5 lands. Right.
I'm sort of lumping.
Yeah, the entry land, like the hub.
It's like Main Street.
It's like Main Street. It's called Celestial Park. I guess it's like Greek mythology vibes.
Sure. Astrology. Mystical. The cosmos.
Yes. And then at the end of that land, though, there is the hotel, the Grand Helios Hotel, which overlooks the entire park, which I think is pretty cool.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
I feel like they're taking some notes from Fantasy Springs.
I was just going to say, it reminds me of Fantasy Springs so much. Just even aesthetically. Like, it looks very similar.
I agree. The hotel, like, gives similar vibes, for sure.
Yeah.
And then, so then off the central hub area, there's, like, 4 themed lands.
Spoken Wheel, baby.
Spoken Wheel. Took it from Disney, whatever.
Which not all
but
Universal Parks can say, frankly.
High key, they're probably going to do it a little better, like, at this stage. I'm sure,
Yeah.
Okay, so there's How to Train Your Dragon, Monsters, Harry Potter, and Nintendo. Yeah. What's your favorite? What are you most excited for?
I mean, Harry Potter. I think, like, I just like the Harry Potter, like, experience of it all. Like, I had so much fun going to, like, Hogsmeade and the one, and I get mixed up. Hogsmeade's in Studios.
And then,
yeah, because the castle and everything. And then Islands of Adventure has, like, Diagon Alley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Gringotts Bank.
Yes. Yeah. So, and then this one is going to be, like, more from the, like, I guess Fantastic Beasts world, because it's giving, like, France and, like, Ministry of Magic, and, like, I guess it's kind of a different era. Maybe it's, like, 20s or something.
So it's, like, Fantastic Beasts era. You walk in the entryway, you're, like, in France. You're in Paris.
Yeah.
And then I know that there's, like, a stage show under a tent.
Cool.
It's, like, for the Fantastic Beasts.
Okay, cool. Which would be cool, like puppets and stuff.
Puppets, all that stuff.
Probably.
And then the e-ticket attraction, of course, is like the Ministry of Magic fight of something or other. So I guess the storyline is that you enter in through like the fireplaces, I'm not sure which movie that is, but like basically you go through the fireplaces and then you're transported into London, and that's where the ride takes place.
Gotcha.
Which is honestly like very cool, like very different. And then it's going to be like an elevator themed.
Oh my god.
Ride. So Tower of Terror, but like
probably like 1,000 times more intense.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw up.
For sure.
I mean, it looks very cool. I've seen a couple of leaks online of like the just screens and tracks and behind the scenes, and I'm like, this looks crazy.
Terrifying.
But I will tell you, honey, even just being in the park, even just seeing like how immersive it is, I mean, you literally feel like you're like on a movie set.
Oh,
like the level of immersion is only thing at Disney that I think compares is like Rise of the Resistance. Like when you walk through it and you're like, I feel like I'm literally like about to start shooting a movie. Like this is crazy. And like, you have the interactive wands and you can do all the stuff and it makes the fountain go, or smoke come out of something, or things move, and like that's very cool. So I am excited for that. But I would say a very close second is Super Nintendo, because that Mario stuff looks really cool.
Honestly, yeah, the Mario stuff looks great. I'm excited for the Donkey Kong cart coaster, the cart coaster
that like jumps
the track.
Crazy.
That's coming from Japan.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
It looks incredible.
Did you watch the POV of it?
No.
It looks really good.
Oh my god. I love it. I mean, listen, I'm not so like loyal to like Mario and Super Nintendo. My nephew's obsessed with it. Like my brother-in-law and my nephew, like that's their bonding. Yeah. And they love like Mario and Yoshi and all that.
I love Mario Kart, bitch.
Oh my god, it's the best.
But the ride
Mario Party is so fun too.
The ride POVs for Mario Kart though, they don't.
It does kind of like
I'm
not
like, what's
cool.
happening here?
Yeah, it's kind of let down.
Yeah, kind of let down. And that's what I've heard from people who have actually rode the ride. But
yeah, the land itself looks very immersive though. It does. I think they do a cool like the 2Dification of everything, and everything's very colorful, and like it definitely looks like you're in.
Like you're fucking.
Yeah, you're in like Mario Land.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's very cool.
I mean, I think I'm most excited for the How to Train Your Dragon like area. I'm not like a How to Train Your Dragon like super fan or anything. I've seen like the first movie, I think, and it's actually very great. It's a great movie. But
Toothless.
The land looks incredible. I mean, obviously we've seen the drones, the dragon drones, like flying around the land. So like, there's going to be dragons above, flying overhead.
So cool.
And then this week we got a look at an animatronic like walk around character, which is Dart, Toothless's child. Oh. He's so cute.
You and I were gagged.
It's so intricate. It looks amazing.
Wild.
Yeah. So I feel like honestly I'm most excited about that. That seems, which is crazy to say, but it seems like that might be the most immersive land.
Yeah. And there's like 2 or 3 attractions in that land alone.
There's a roller coaster.
Right. I think there's like a
more like ride, like almost like a Buzz Lightyear ride.
Space Ranger spin. Yeah.
And then there's probably a show there too. I think they are doing like big puppets and stuff and like a stage show that are gonna like fly around over you and stuff too.
I mean, that's incredible.
It's incredible.
I love it. I will also say, we were talking about this a little bit, but like, I feel like the Dark Universe stuff looks cool as hell too. I mean, like, I like Universal monsters because I like that sort of like era of filmmaking, 30s, 40s, noir, whatever, like Dracula, The Mummy, Bride of Frankenstein. The Mummy coaster in Disney or in Universal is cool as hell. I mean, it's amazing. So I'm excited for them to like turn that up to 11 with this. I think like there's some really cool stuff. Like I've seen they're lighting the windmill on fire.
Oh, and that looks amazing.
They have like the organ player and stuff. I think there's like an interactive like tavern or something. Like some of the dining is going to be.
Yeah, well, there's like a whole Dracula like tavern. I watched a video this week on like some of the food options there.
Yeah.
There's literally like a tavern where it's like all the sauces are like made to look like blood.
Nice. I will say that's another thing that I took away from.
But it looks good though. I mean, aside from like the bloody whatever, but like the food itself actually looked like they had some pretty good options.
Good, because they need it. Yeah. That was literally what my takeaway from being there on my honeymoon was like, girl, there's nothing to eat.
Butterbeer?
No, sick.
No thanks.
I'm like, I don't want a stewed eel pie. What is this crap? God, get me back to Disney World. I can eat a chicken finger.
Right. Just give me a chicken finger. Like, don't go crazy here. I don't know. Literally. Universal's food is like not good.
It's not
good.
Not for me. Yeah, it's not great. So they need it. They need help with it. So,
but yeah, good. Back to monsters. I mean, the animatronics in monsters.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
They look really good and scary.
And like practical makeup, because they go all in when you think about like Halloween Horror Nights and stuff. Like Universal goes there with the like special effects makeup and stuff. Like they really do it. So I'm sure that their staff, cast members, whatever, like that work there are gonna like go all in on like spooky makeup and stuff too.
Well, I know that the cast members are already doing like their training and stuff there. Like they're in the park right now. Like they're doing all the things. Like, it's less than 100 days.
I mean, I'm sure we're a matter of a few weeks away from like media previews, which if you need somebody to give credentials to, I know 2 little fags that would be more than happy to fly down to Orlando and go see it.
Hey.
Yeah.
I've seen some tweets from workers in the park, and they are very excited, and they literally said it's like really beautiful. Yeah. They were like, we would be posting and stuff, but like literally you have to experience it in person. Like, honestly, next level.
I'm sure it's going to be incredible. I'm just trying to think, like, I really feel like, I guess, correct me if I'm wrong, but this really feels like this is probably the first major, like, big gate theme park to open in the United States since the dawn of like social media.
What about since social media for sure? But literally like the last big park I think was Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
Or Disney's California Adventure, DCA.
Yeah, DCA is like a 1 or something. DCA. But even then, I'm like, we haven't had, because all these other things opening have been like either expansions of lands, which we've had plenty of, or if there have been new parks, it's been overseas. This is the first big, like, there's a brand new theme park here in the United States. And I think this is the first one since, like, the age of social media and people sharing and influencers and press coming and all that. Yeah. So, like, it is pretty exciting.
It's very exciting.
And we need to be there.
Well, how would one go about getting there?
Well, that's the thing.
How do you even do it?
Well, okay, so this is like, there's always a catch, isn't there?
Of course.
So we were doing a little research into it before this episode, and it seems like at this point, if you want to just go to Epic Universe, you have to already be like an annual pass holder for Universal. Could be me. Yeah, at least. But if you want to go, you can go, but they're going to make you get a ticket to their other 4 theme parks. Whatever. So they want you to like still go to Universal, still go to Islands of Adventure, still go to Volcano Bay, and then you can have a separate day adventure to whatever. So they're really like hooking you into like a week-long vacation.
They're like, bitch, you're gonna be here for a few days.
Yeah. Listen, and I say this as someone who literally signed up for an annual pass to Disney so I could ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So like, what am I gonna say? Like, you know, I'm maybe not a fair judge of this, but I mean, we'll get there. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah,
but
no,
like,
it might just
is. They gotta restrict it a little.
Yeah, I wonder how long they're gonna like, you know, kind of keep it mainly to like the packages, the vacation packages.
Probably a good solid year, I guess.
You think? Well, because Fantasy Springs at Tokyo, they just started letting you basically go into the land without having like a reservation.
And it's like
so
about
I feel
a
like
year,
how
right?
long has that been?
Yeah, wasn't it last like March?
It was last March. Yes,
like
I guess about a year.
last year.
I bet like for the next year, we probably can't go without like those special.
Yeah, I imagine probably by like the holiday season this year, they'll start pushing it as its own attraction to be like, come down to the Epic Universe
this summer. Yeah, summer 2026.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I would love to go. It looks like there's so much cool stuff, like, you know, but we'll see.
For this one, do you think that you are going to spoil it for yourself on YouTube?
Oh, God. When do I not spoil it for myself?
For me, I'm like, damn, do I really want to do that with this? Do I want to just go in blind? As blind as possible.
No. I mean...
No!
No, what's the point? Where's the fun in that? I don't know. I'm like, I just want to know.
I know. I know you want to know.
Well, I mean, look at it this way. I'm like, do you want to waste your time on something that sucks?
No, but I know it's not going to suck.
There could be things that suck. What if you just like walked up to a random like food cart and ordered something and then you're like, wow, this was absolutely disgusting.
Wow,
but you could have watched a review beforehand that told you that it was going to be bad. So
Disney Food Blog will let us know.
They sure will.
AJ.
AJ. Hey there, it's AJ from Disney Food Blog.
That voice. Never seen her. Never seen her.
Me either.
IRL or on YouTube. Just heard that voice.
I wonder if she's kind of like Pop Crave, where it's like no one knows her true identity. She's just like out here.
He's giving Hannah Montana. I'm like, who is she?
Who is
AJ?
I don't know.
I
AJ, sound off. Yeah. You can reveal to us a moderately sized fledgling podcast. You can trust your secret with us, gays.
Your secret's safe with us, AJ.
It sure is. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to get there. I have no qualms about spoiling it for myself because, I mean, it's just like, I'm excited about it. And so why would I not? Like, you know, I mean, you showed up today to film and what was I watching on YouTube? I was like, well, I'm just watching like a walkthrough of Caribbean Beach Resort.
But I mean, I would be doing the same thing if I were staying at a resort. That's so fun.
Yeah, I'm so hyped about it. I can't.
Although, did I watch a walkthrough for when I stayed at Coronado last time? No.
Where did you guys stay when you were in Coronado? Were you in the tower? Oh my god! Oh right, because the poop.
Oh yeah, the poop.
God, why is everything poop with you every time?
Well, honestly, and especially right now,
and the dog.
Literally, all I could smell is
just like
farts, dog farts,
yeah.
Literally just underneath me.
Baby,
he's so cute, but oh my god, wow.
Yeah,
it's very potent.
Careful, honey. That dog had a lot of water.
That pony had a lot of water. Brucey, he's really stinky. Oh no, lay down. Oh,
yeah,
it's okay.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I would look forward to like spoiling it for myself because like I've done it, especially for me. I'm such a wuss with like rides and stuff too. So I'm like any ride that I've never ridden first, I'm like I'm watching the POV because I want to make sure I can handle it.
Of course.
I know you don't have to worry about that because you're so brave, but some of us little girlies that get a little nervous.
It is weird though. I really like nothing even happens now. Like I don't get like even a shake, like a nerve. Just like I'm so like, wow, I don't feel anything from rides anymore. Which, is that a bad thing?
Just going to the movies, apparently.
Well, I was feeling pissed. That's what I was feeling. Because I was like, wow,
I was going to say, were the tickets like crazy expensive?
They were like $30 each.
Damn. So you could ride in this like 3D. Do you have 3D glasses?
Yes. But the screen wasn't like, I feel like it should have been IMAX size.
Not even like a big screen?
No, it was like a normal size.
It's mostly about the rumble seat.
It was mostly about the fucking rumble seat. The shaking, rattling, and rolling.
It's tough to be a bug.
No, like, this was so much worse than that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I can't even believe people like really like enjoy that.
Sick.
People were literally screaming during the
Yeah, I
trailers.
was gonna say, is it full?
I think it was full, and a lot of people I don't think I don't think a lot of us knew what we were like in for. Like during the trailers, I was being thrown around.
Yeah, that's crazy. For just what? Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and you're
I
like,
don't even remember. I couldn't even focus. I was literally like,
that's wild.
like my hair was literally like flying everywhere. And then they were like shooting like air back in it, so it felt like you were like getting like touched. I was like, why? This is too much.
I hate that, especially if I'm inebriated. I'm like, I don't want any part of this.
They literally had like smells.
How do they even do that?
I mean, when an explosion happened, they tried to make it like smell like there was like a fire.
Smoke,
it was like smoke. It was gross. I was
Wow.
like, what are they using for this? What chemicals am I breathing in?
Yeah, it's not good.
It was not good.
It's not good. It's not for me. Yeah.
I never want to do
that. Well, good for you. Although, I mean, again, would you see For Good in that?
No.
Like whipped.
I really wouldn't.
Mm.
I so much prefer like IMAX, just straight up standard IMAX viewing.
Yeah.
To me, that's like the best.
It is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it IMAX when we first saw it?
Yes.
On the first night? Big ass screen.
Not in 3D. I actually prefer it not in 3D. Like, I was like, great, just big ass screen, great sound.
Yeah.
That's really all. Be able to recline, that's really all I need.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, that's fair. I would say now's as good a time as any for us to take a little commercial break.
A little break.
And we'll be right back after this.
Bye.
Bye.
And we're back.
And we are back, honey.
We just had to aerate this.
Listen, that little Frenchie can pack a punch with the fart. Out of control.
He's the cutest little thing, but damn.
Yeah.
It was getting to me.
I feel like every episode of this pod, we're talking about poop and farts every single time.
Of course.
So it only feels right that he would be a little guest host. Yeah.
Of course.
Sweet guy. Anyway. Listen, we're just figuring it out as we go.
We are.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's time for...
It is time for...
our favorite segment.
Which is...
Drink.
Or...
Drag.
Let's go. All right, I have a good one. I think. So we're talking about Epic Universe. It's in the spirit of Epic Universe. We were talking a little bit off camera about, you know, specific things we're excited for in the various lands and everything. And you always keeping me in check with your facts and figures. You always know these things.
You gotta.
Yep. I was asking you, you know, about things that you were excited for, and it kind of inspired this drink or drag.
Okay.
So, my drink or drag for you this week is drink or drag Universal recycling and copying and pasting things that already exist in their international parks to bring to Epic. Like, would you rather that Epic was just completely brand new from scratch? Every experience was like a US exclusive. This is a whole brand new park, never been seen, never been done before. Or are you glad that they're integrating, especially in Mario Land, you know, so much of that is recycled?
Yeah, I think that's a good one, by the way.
Thanks.
I don't think I'm gonna drag it. I think I'm gonna drink to it because it's not like, I don't know, like Mario Land, like they just came off of the success of Super Mario Brothers. Like that is a huge IP for them. It was over $1 billion made worldwide.
Crazy.
So like it is a very strong IP for them. I actually believe it's long overdue to be coming to the Universal Orlando Resort specifically. Yeah. It's already in Japan. It's already in Hollywood. So, of course, like, I feel like that's a no-brainer for, you know, the first IP. They probably are like, oh, yeah, we're bringing this to Epic Universe. Like, I think that is a no-brainer. I'm excited that they're, you know, just giving us the Super Mario Land, but also with the expansion already of the Donkey Kong land, which is, it did open in Japan already, but from what I've seen, it's, like, incredible. Like, I think, like, for Epic Universe to open with both it's already, like, you know, it's a step in the right direction. I think, like, Hollywood seems small. So it's still going to be bigger. It's still going to be, like, more expansive and more, like, immersive.
Do we know if the Yoshi attraction is new there? There's some kind of little Yoshi thing.
But that's in everyone. That's just it's like an omni mover. It's like the people mover. It's literally like a people mover that like just drives around the land.
It will definitely be bigger. I mean, speaking from experience, the Universal in Hollywood is like
tiny.
This big.
Tiny. So I think I'm gonna drink to it because I think that's like an obvious IP. But and then on top of that, the other lands are like completely unique.
Sure.
So I think cool. Bring one of their most popular and like they're one of their best lands. Successful, sure. And then do all the rest are new. So yeah, I'm like here for it.
Yeah, I think it's good for like a business standpoint. It's not completely, untested waters. They're doing stuff that they know is successful. To your point, it's an incredibly lucrative franchise. Like, it makes sense. And, like every theme park, there's always room for expansion. I'm sure that there's going to be room for them to start to like build out. Oh my God, if they don't give us an Oz, Emerald City, something
I know. The tweet on X that I sent you, I mean, I know it was fake, but oh my God, could you imagine?
Oh God. Yeah.
Literally a locomotive to the Emerald City.
I love it.
It needs to happen. Did you also see they are tearing down that one roller coaster that's in Universal Studios? They just announced it. Like the one that's like almost like the Rock and Roller Coaster, but it's like in like one of the main areas of Universal. So I'm like, I really do wonder if they're like plotting for Universal Studios for Wicked.
Interesting.
Instead of Epic. I'm just throwing that out there.
I mean, maybe.
Because that was like, it took up a lot of space. And it was like an e-ticket for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, no, you can ride it the last time in like, I think in May or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would love it. Bring it on. Let's do
Period.
it. Yeah. Very good.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good. Okay, well, my drink or drag for you has nothing to do with that.
I'm scared now.
It has to do with something that we forgot to talk about in the beginning.
Oh no, I know what it's going to be. Great. What?
It's going to be drink or drag, the new Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter and Dolly Parton.
I know what you want me to say, and I'm going to drink to it. Sorry. I think it's great. Whatever.
I knew you would drink to it. Period.
Sabrina, I've always loved you. I've always loved you.
The thing about it, though, for me, does it not sound like Little Mice are singing? Like, does it not sound like Cinderella? Like,
yeah, but also...
I'm like, wait, what is happening?
Yeah, but have you listened to a Dolly Parton track in the last, 10 years? That's what she sounds like now.
I feel like this one's a little bit...
Even more. Yeah.
Mouthy.
Yeah. It's something. It's definitely something.
It sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I love it, though, because I'm like, some of these, Dolly collabs or some of these, callbacks that the other artists are giving nowadays, don't really feel as, a natural of a fit. I do feel like Dolly Parton and Sabrina Carpenter are like a Pokemon evolution. It's literally, it's all in the same... I mean, they even said it themselves. I don't know if you see, any of the B-roll of them, shooting the, promo art for it or, the video and stuff.
Did you watch the video?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
And Dolly's she's like, one of these days you're going to be nice and old like me. And she's like, I know, I'm going to look just like you. And I was like, honestly, probably.
Betty Boop.
Yeah.
Betty Boop 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Literally.
I love it, though.
I love it. No, it's good. It's growing on me. The first time I heard it, I was like, wait, what is happening here?
Yeah, and listen, Dolly was like, you won't catch me cussing, honey.
You won't catch me saying
the
F word.
Mother, father. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she won't do that.
It's like the others.
Yeah, that's
like
the
others.
Yeah. You saw the video, right?
Oh, yeah, they've got
very telephone part 1 of them. They're driving away in the truck with the man.
Who's Sabrina's ex? Literally, the guy from the music video. I think they're exes now.
Yeah. So, what's his name?
Barry something.
Yeah, from Saltburn.
Oof.
Yikes.
She could do better.
I think all women can do better than men in general.
I agree. Yeah. They should just all become lesbians.
Yeah. Because they don't sleep with men, their other senses are heightened.
Yeah.
So true. God, you and I are really missing out. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to drink to it. I think it's great.
No, it is good. And the rest of the tracks on the bonus
Yeah.
are very good as well.
I like
15,
the new aesthetic.
What is it? The 15 miles or whatever? No, 15
16
minutes.
carriages.
15 minutes, 15 miles, 16 carriages.
That's something exciting.
That is something exciting.
You and I are going to go see Miss Cowboy Carter.
We are?
Yeah. But you're going to see her perform me.
When are you going? Wait, did you get
4th of July.
Oh, bitch, I didn't make your tickets.
I did. Listen, I'll just say this to anyone who's listening. Geek will never see heaven. They will never see the gates of heaven. Fuck that website and that process. Like, I know
So wait, are you
Ticketmaster
going to
sucks,
DC?
but yeah.
Oh, you're going to
That's
DC.
why, because SeatGeek was like the exclusive ticketing partner for that venue, which is why everything else was through Ticketmaster, and SeatGeek was like exclusive to DC, and it was hell. 3 tries. I finally got on at a pre-sale, on the last pre-sale. I tried the Beehive pre-sale the first day, no dice. Tried the City card pre-sale the second day, no dice. Tried the whatever artist pre-sale the third day, finally got them, and then general sale was Friday, which I was like, fine, I already have my tickets. And you know what else? I fucking called this, and I knew her Virgo ass would do this. She's already adding dates and stuff. I'm like, she's gonna come to Philly. You know she's gonna come to Philly.
I will.
I'll just sell my tickets.
I was just gonna say, I will literally sell those tickets. Rod was able to snatch them up. I logged in with my pre-sale code. I was number 97,000.
That's insane.
I don't know how he.
Do you know where you guys ended up?
We're in 124. We're like in the center, in the 100 level.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I don't think I'm 124. I'm like 126 or something. Yeah, I think it'll be.
I mean, I'm
a nice vantage point. And the stage looks enormous.
I'm gonna be at freaking MetLife, and you know how that shit goes. It's hell getting out of there.
I mean, I don't know.
So I think what we're gonna do is get like a hotel in the city, so that we could just take the train back and not be stuck in the parking lot for 3 hours.
Malaysia's for Chromatica was horrible.
Truly a nightmare for Chromatica.
That's not for me.
And then, of course, Lady Gugu is about to announce her tour.
Apparently, that's crazy. I really hope that she saves it for this.
I think she's literally gonna do it in September. That's what I'm seeing. Is like September is when it starts.
So I mean, that implies that it's going to be like Wells Fargo. It's going to be like an
arena tour. I mean, I hope it is because
best memory. It was insane. It was so good. You better be there, girl.
Oh yes, we are going.
Yeah, but like together.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it was so good. In the pit, in the monster pit. Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, it was the Joanne tour. That honestly was like top. It was like 3 concerts in my entire life.
It was my favorite concert of my life.
It was incredible.
And I mean, the album was fine, but just the experience was everything.
Yeah, it was so good. Like those floor and no even assigned seat. The whole floor was just GA. So it was just like run from place to
run
place.
For your life, like literally free for all.
Yeah,
I loved it.
It was amazing.
She pointed.
Yeah, she was like, "I see you faggots standing down there." She didn't say that, but it took artistic.
Kind of. She did.
She basically.
Yeah, she did.
And she can say it.
She can say it. She's alive.
Yeah, I mean, she is bi, allegedly.
Sure.
Aren't they all now? Yeah. Sure.
Did you see the ring on her finger though in Hot Ones?
No.
Oh my god, her ring is huge.
Her Michael Polanski.
Michael Palazzo.
And we credit him with bringing back spooky, weird, creepy Gaga monster. We need that. We'll build statues in your honor, Michael.
Period.
Yeah, I'm excited. There's a lot yet to come. We're just mere weeks away from the Oscars.
Oh my god.
The BAFTAs are tonight. As we speak, as we're recording.
And we saw Ariana's look for the BAFTAs.
Gorgeous. She really is angling for this Audrey Hepburn 1960s thing.
She's giving totally that. It's the black the V it's very hot, and then
the big pink petal. Yeah, it is good. She looks great. I didn't see Cynthia. I saw Jeff Goldblum randomly. He looked kind of cool. I mean, he's been getting looks.
Yeah, he looks great.
He's good. I don't know. I assume Johnny would be there, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. We'll see soon or so. Counting down. We're definitely going to have to come to you guys a day late for that pod because we're going to need to watch the Oscars probably together. Maybe
I think so. We have to have a little party. Maybe live. Watch. Be fun.
I think I'm going to be biting my nails the whole time.
Oh my god, same. I'm really hopeful. I think Wicked is going to be the dark horse, honey. I really do.
Maybe if we're so lucky. I
mean, what else?
Oh my god! Speaking of, that was another crazy thing. Thinking about the Oscar race and everything. Last night, the pre-show announcement at Death Becomes Her, the person who does the please put your phone away, Isabella Rossellini. Incredible.
That's amazing.
Yeah, call back to the OG.
Yeah.
I was like, is that actually her, or is that just someone who they like?
So it's like on like, oh yeah, like nobody came out and said it.
No. It was the like, please like silence your recording devices. Like, we don't want anyone getting our secrets out. That's literally like, so she has such a distinct like timbre to her voice and like accent, Italian. And I was like, that's 100% her. And I mean, it makes sense because she did go see it. There's all these pictures of her backstage with like Michelle and everybody from the cast. So I'm like, I mean, they probably just had her record a little bit.
Wait, did Michelle have like a little bit of an accent?
No, she's fully like Michelle P. Williams from Destiny's Child, Queen of the Bridge. Yeah, but she was still great.
Of course.
And her costumes were everything. She looked so good.
Did you see who announced like Lady Gaga though? Like at the 50th was Bowen. He said my favorite artist, but that was honestly really cute. I just wanted to mention that because I thought it was so cute.
What an icon.
What an icon.
Yeah, on the cover of People magazine.
Literally.
He is like the star.
A-list.
Yeah, he is A-list. As Tina Fey said, she was like, I don't think so, honey, you giving your real opinion on this podcast. You're getting cast in things. You can't tell people how you really feel. Not a problem you and I have. No. We're out here literally like, fuck that.
Fuck that.
Stupid shit. At the same time.
God, it smells like farts in here.
But we're still like, please sponsor us, Disney. Hello. Yeah. Well,
on that note.
That was a fun episode, wasn't it, girls?
Sure was.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Always an adventure. Always good getting together with you, my little Judy. Yeah, this is fun. This is good. Next week we'll sort out some of the kinks.
Yeah, we had. It was a little rocky start.
Starting with locking the farting dog out. Later. It's okay.
It's okay. We did it.
Yeah, we did do it. I love it.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. Well, until next time. Thanks for tuning in. I'll come back to you next week with all kinds of new memories and stuff from Disney to
and
stuff.
Yeah. And I won't. I'll just be talking.
And I'll be at home crying.
Jump off a bridge.
Nice. Yeah. We're getting there. It's almost March, which means it's almost spring, which means it's almost
this winter. I don't know what it is this winter. It's just really bad.
Real drag. Yeah.
The weather's just been horrible.
Yeah, it's been horrible. We'll get there. Yeah. Well, until next time. Thanks for tuning in to our episode.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure. And I'm Eric.
I'm Nick.
And we'll
see you
real soon. Bye-bye.